With Thanksgiving next week, many are once again thinking about their neighbors, friends, and family members who are hungry and how they can get involved in the fight to end hunger. While many families like to volunteer at a local soup kitchen on Thanksgiving or host a canned food drive, there are other ways to give back and make a lasting difference. Why Hunger's Senior Director of Programs, Allison Cohen, is here to share a new perspective on 5 fresh ways to help fight hunger. Welcome, Allison.
Thank you so much for having us.
Now let's talk about Why Hunger, your group, and why it's so important.
Yes. So we're a global organization. We work around the world, but we also work here in the United States pretty extensively. And we believe that in order to end hunger, we really have to work at the root causes. And so we exist to support organizations around the country and around the world that are solving issues of hunger in their communities in very creative and community-based ways.
Okay, so you say the root causes, and they are?
Root causes we have hungry people in this country because of poverty. Racism, public health issues. There are all kinds of foundational issues that really are create hunger, which is a symptom.
And let's talk about, very often we'll do stories on hunger, but it seems like it's somebody else. You know what I mean? And it seems like something that we don't talk about very much, and it could be a neighbor, but we don't know about it.
Exactly. There are 42 million Americans that are considered food insecure. That is, of those, 13 million are children. So we're talking 1 out of 6 children in this country are hungry. And very often, what we're seeing more and more at food banks and food pantries and soup kitchens is that people are not going there for emergencies. They're going there because they're chronically food insecure, and they're going there month after month after month.
Wow. As we discussed, a lot of people go to soup kitchens and these different things just during the holidays, but you have 5 ways that we can actually do a bit more, think outside the box. And the first one is to power up your food drive.
Power up your food drive. So typically, this time of year in particular, you'll see lots of canned food drives, right? And we're suggesting that folks give money instead of canned food. The money can go much further at the soup kitchen or the food bank. For every $1 that you donate, they can turn it into $7 worth of fresh, healthy food that folks need.
All right. Also, the volunteerism right now is when you kind of get the call, and a lot of people think, oh, this is when I should be volunteering. But you say try other times.
Yeah, volunteer on a different day and volunteer in a different way. So these organizations need support year-round, and they're not just serving meals during the holidays. They're serving meals year-round, and so they can use that kind of support as well. They can also use different kinds of volunteer support. Bring your other level of expertise, whether it's communications or web design, whatever your particular expertise is. These organizations need that kind of support too.
All right, how about step into your garden?
Step into your garden. So urban gardens and community gardens throughout the city, there are thousands of them here in New York City in particular, and they play a really critical role in healthy food access in communities. And one in particular that I'll give a shout out to is East New York Farms. It's an organization that is supporting, working to organize youth and adults to really deal with issues of food justice in their communities, both through sustainable local agriculture in urban areas as well as community economic development.
Another thing with the holiday season, a lot of people are buying gifts.
Right. So gifts that give back. That's another way that you can help. I'm wearing this bracelet that is made by Camellia, which is a Swarovski company, and they've created this special charm. It's sterling silver that says "Give Thanks," and proceeds from that go to support Why Hunger and the many organizations that we work with around the country. You can also go to hungerthon.org, and we have all kinds of different gifts that folks could purchase, and the money will go directly to Why Hunger.
All right, and I know we're running out of time, but the last one was go beyond.
Go beyond food, fight for social justice. Again, getting back to the root causes of hunger, which is poverty. And there are many, many ways we can work to end hunger in this country.
Allison, thank you so much, and all the work you and your group do.
Thank you. Thanks so much for having us.
To find out more about Why Hunger or ways that you can help families in need, head to our website, cbsnewyork.com. Vanessa, over to you.